we come to Ezekiel chapter 28, and we will see from verse 12 onwards. It talks about Lucifer, the anointed cherub, who occupied a very high position in heaven. He was the chief of the angels. He was totally perfect and totally beautiful. He was covered all over with precious stones, and he was very attractive. And according to King James Version, we can find out that he was the worship leader in heaven. So everything was going very well until unrighteousness was found in him. According to the book of Ezekiel, earlier chapter, he looked up to the throne of God, and he wanted his throne to be higher than God's throne. And in this rebellion, God threw him out of heaven. And 1/3 of the angels, they joined his rebellion against God, and they became into fallen angels and principalities, powers, rulers of wickedness in the heavenly places. So they are the fallen angels who work against the people of God. And further it says in verse 16, by the abundance of your trade, you are internally filled with violence. You sin. Therefore, I have cast you as profane from the mountain of God, and I have destroyed you, you covering cherub. So this is the fate of Lucifer. He is cast out of heaven and is now the devil and the Satan, that's his name. And Jesus says in Luke's Gospel, chapter 10, he says, I saw you being thrown like lightning out of heaven. So Jesus was there and he saw the devil being thrown out as lightning from heaven. Now we find in some countries of the world, they are worshipped. Demons are worshipped, especially in the United States. These demon churches are very common. And those who are the worshippers of the demons, they are also filled with violence. Therefore we find young men just shooting, going on a shooting spree, killing innocent persons, and doing abominable things, taking up drugs, and immorality, and the gay movement, and the abortions, they all come out from the followers of the demons, because they do not believe in the laws that God has made. And the desire of Satan is to be worshipped by his people, and those who worship him, their end is total destruction, violence, going against the laws of man and the laws of God. That is the end. And they were thrown out of heaven. So also the people who worship them are heading towards hellfire and destruction.